Welcome to Crane Point and welcome to Marathon. I'm Charlotte Quinn. I'm the CEO here at Crane Point Museum and Hammock in Marathon, Florida. We have many attractions here in Marathon. We have the Dolphin Research Center, we have the Turtle Hospital, we have Pigeon Key, and we also have aquarium encounters. But right now, you're here visiting Crane Point. I'm so pleased that you're here and happy to show you a little tour of this wonderful treasure that many don't even know about. We're here at Marathon's Wild Bird Center. We are so excited because we're in the process of flying forward, which means we are moving the Bird Center to the front of the property. They'll have a new hospital, it'll have new cages. We are so excited. We house many birds that cannot go back into the wild. We treat many birds over the year. We're thrilled that it's here at Crane Point, and we're thrilled we're flying forward. And now let's move forward to the point and take a look over the bridge and see the water for miles and miles and miles. Come on with me. Here we are at the point, the most beautiful view you've ever seen. Sunsets are gorgeous, you can see forever. We are so excited because this bridge is very old. It's been renovated, and that is where we hold our fishing for kids when we do camp this summer. We also work in conjunction with the City of Marathon Park and Rec Department where they hold their fishing classes. It's pretty exciting. Crane Point shares its property with all nonprofits and with children, and especially daycares. We offer scholarships for those that can't come to camp because of need. And we love it here. It's just so much fun out here on the point. It's like the world goes away and you're feeling relaxed. So now let's go to the fish pedicure. Before we leave here, let's look at a new kayak dock we've got. And we have kids at summer camp get to kayak at least once a week, and we may do twice a week this year. We are so lucky to have such a beautiful bay out here. And the breeze is kind of nice as well. Here is where the famous fish pedicure is held. One of our volunteers built a bench so that when you sit down and put your feet in the water, you won't get your hiney wet. We also have our fire pit out here. The other thing that is so cool about this spot is that it's at the tidal pool where the kids that go to camp this summer will swim in that twice a week. But the real neat thing is we are affiliated with the sailing club from the Marathon Yacht Club Sailing Education Foundation. They bring their students over here every other Friday, and they practice safety in our salt pond, tidal pool, so that they aren't out in the ocean, but yet they understand and can learn about the salt water and how to be safe in it. So it's pretty exciting. We try to collaborate with as many organizations as we can because we think it's great for the environment, it's great for our kids here in Marathon, and we have a lot of fun at it. We were so blessed to get a $319,000 grant for this project. Brian Shea, who wrote this grant for us, he's on our board. We will become historically designated. In fact, the entire property will become historically designated as a result of this. And these are the great people that are helping us out with this. The Boy Scouts camp out here once or twice a year, and we're thrilled to have them. And when they leave, you never knew they were here. There's not a piece of paper, there's not anything left. They are so environmentally conscious, and we just love having them. On the way to the Addison House, I decided we should stop here at Rachel Creek. Rachel Creek is a beautiful spot that was renovated 2 years ago by the mitigation grant that we got from the state of Florida. It was all clogged up with mangroves. We had to make a trail and make a path, cut out the mangroves so that the water would flow through and not be stagnant anymore. When the hurricane of 2017, Irma, hit, this road was overwhelmed with water and debris from the storm. And so we had to climb in, I'll tell you, had to climb in through the culvert to clean it out so that we could drain the water. We don't have that issue anymore. We have the touch tank here that's gonna open up, and we're able to clean it out, and we have water flowing. We're so thrilled to have that grant. A lot of our projects around here have been grant or donors, and we are so blessed. We're stopping also here at our beehive area. We have 160 hives here. They're starting to come back now. We ran out of food because of no rain, but now the food is coming back. Things are in bloom, so the bees are coming back as well. We have a company, Key's Bees, that gathers our honey, and we make our own honey, and we sell it in our gift shop. All flavors, mangrove, red mangrove, black mangrove, honeysuckle, wildflower, all kinds of honey, and we have it available for tasting as well. We love our bees. You want the best honey in the Keys? Well, I'll tell you where to get it. Come to Crane Point's Museum and Nature Center. Come to the gift shop and you will find our honey. It's processed through Key's Bees, but it's raised right here on our property. We have 160 hives. Key's Bees comes and collects. They take care of all the processing, and we have it ready for you for purchase. Let's just try some. If you try some, you'll buy some. Welcome to the Addison House. The Addison House was built in 1904 by George and Olivia Adderley. Let me tell you, when the hurricane hit, I was just sure that we were going to lose it. But guess what? There wasn't a leaf off the tree, there wasn't a stick on the ground, and there was no water inside, and all we have is these Bahama shutters. Life back then was hard. They didn't have air conditioning. They didn't have power. They didn't have a lot of things that we are used to today. They had a community kitchen, which everybody cooked on, because at one time, this was Adderley Town. There were 10 dwellings here, all started by George and Olivia. And since then, this is the only one still standing. Also, George was an Episcopalian minister, and he held church here every Sunday. We are so blessed to have had this restored 4 or 5 years ago. We just recently had to have it touched up again because you have to do it every 4 years or so. We had a grant from the state of Florida Historic. This is a designated historic building. And it's one of the prides and joys that we have here at Crane Point. The other thing that's new about this is we are getting a grant, and have already got it from TDC, Tourist Development Council. We're getting a new roof. The shingles are patterned metal shingles, and they're coming from the Bahamas. The shingles are here. I'm just waiting for Dion Watson at All Area Roofing to be able to get over here and get it done. So we're excited about that. Lots of things are happening at Crane Point. This is another area of Rachel's Creek. And if you can see behind me, the green is starting to come back on the black mangroves. After the hurricane, we lost all of the black mangroves here at Crane Point, also throughout the Keys. Reason for that is they filter salt through their leaves. Well, the leaves were all gone, so they had no way to filter the salt from the water, so they all died. But as you can see, green is coming back. We figure in 10 years it'll be all the way back to the way it was before, which was nothing but a sea of green all the way around. But we're on our way. We're happy that it started. Welcome to the Butterfly Conservatory. This is a brand new project for us, and we have Lynn Voigt to thank for this project. She designed it, she coordinated it, she built it. Everything about it is Lynn Voigt. We are thrilled. We're also, this is one of 3 butterfly gardens in operation. Another one is being built out by the pyramid that'll be finished in the fall. And we're all butterfly certified, all 3 gardens by the Marathon Garden Club, which we are very, very proud of. We're also members of the Butterfly Association, so we're tickled to death. We are raising our own butterflies here, hence these cages. We're also raising our own plants in our Small Trees in Pots nursery, and it's just, butterflies are everywhere. We're having the best time. We have a little girl, when I say little, she's 11, Giovanna, who is raising butterflies for us. She took a class. She's amazing 11-year-old, and she comes in and every week and checks the cages and sterilizes them and see what caterpillars we might have and moves them forward. We're excited. That's going to be our new trail called Raccoon Run. And there's a mom and 6 little babies running around in there. They are so darn cute. And that is going to be done probably within the next month and a half. We'll be able to run that trail. We have a lot of people that put their loved ones' remembrance here. There are no bodies here, there's no parts, there's not any of that. What it is a spot to remember. This is my family remembrance spot. You can decorate and do anything you want with your own spot. And it's just a way to memorialize your family and be able to come. I've come once in a while here and talk to my dad and others that have passed away in my family. The museum represents the key deer that we have down in Big Pine. It also represents the wildlife that is here prevalent in the Keys. And we have many, many artifacts in here, some cannons. Most of it is ours. There is some that is donated or on loan to us right now, but basically everything in here is ours. We have a nice display of the lionfish, and this tank is 100 years old that has been retrofitted so that we can use it in with today's equipment, but it tells the story of the lionfish, and that's an important story for guests and even people within the Keys to look at and know about. They're beautiful, they're mean, but they're beautiful. The red nun sculpture that you see outside on Crane Point property is part of the sculpture trail through the Florida Keys. That pyramid was known as Bridges in New York City. It was housed on the Hudson River. It was disassembled and brought down here. It was given to us, and it is now called the Red Nun, which is a symbol of what you see when you come in from the ocean coming home. The artist, Jamie, was from France. He flew over here twice now. The pyramid is a prediction of things of his life and the people that he has met. It's a beautiful sculpture inside. If you go in and see all of the meticulous painting that was done, you'll be very impressed. We just got a new sign in on Friday that's going to give you the whole story. I just want to say thank you for touring with us. Please come and visit us here in the Hammock. We would love to have you. If I can be of any service, I would be happy to do so. Thank you for coming, and have a great rest of your day.